Hello, it's Desiree Alexander again, and this video is discussing passwords and form information using your Google Chrome account. Now, this video is a little bit different whether you're using your personal Chromebook or whether you're using a Chromebook that is from your school or your district. I do not recommend saving passwords, and I do not recommend saving address information and things like that on a Chromebook that is not owned by you. Just my recommendation, but I do want to show you how you can manage that type of information on your Chromebook. First off, if you go to a website where you actually have to sign in. So for example, I'm going to Weebly, which is a website builder. So I'm going to Weebly and I'm going to act like I am signing in. So what I want to show you is this little key up here. So notice on this little key it says manage passwords. If you turn on the little box that says, hey, do you want us to save your password for you? That will usually pop up. If that doesn't pop up and you do want it to save your password for you, always look for this little key. You can click on the little key and it can save that password for you. Notice that I have two separate Weebly accounts and it saved the password for each one. Now, that's why I have my username and my password already ready for me to log in. If you go up here to your settings, to your hot dogs, and go to settings, what you're going to do is you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom and hit advanced. Now under advanced, you're going to scroll until you get to passwords and forms. So this is where you can actually come to delete any passwords or autofill settings that Chrome may have saved for you. Under autofill settings, I don't have any here, but notice that you can either turn this on or off. So as you're filling out forms and things like that, if it's on, it'll save your addresses and those things that you type over and over and over again. It's going to start saving that stuff. So your addresses will be saved here and your credit cards could also be saved and they'll be saved here. So you may want to check this section. If you don't want it to save that kind of stuff, you can simply come here and turn it off. If you wanted to continue doing it, leave it here. But you may want to come here and delete the old addresses or the old credit cards that you no longer use. You can also come here and add your new address. So you can say, I don't want you to save all these random addresses, but I do want you to have the correct one. So any of those kind of autofill information will be saved in this section. Now your passwords are saved under Manage Passwords. Notice that I have a whole bunch saved for this account. Now you can search your passwords up here. You can also say you don't want this turned on anymore and it won't save any of your passwords. For each of the websites that it's going to save passwords for, you can come here to the little hot dogs and you can say to remove that. And then for example, awesomescreenshot.com, it will no longer save that password for me. Now, if you are saving these passwords, one of the cool things about this is if I click on this little eyeball right here that says show password, it's actually going to show me my password. So if I forget my password for, let's say, Bitmoji, I can come here and say, hey, show me the password for Bitmoji. Now, on this device, I do not have a password to get on the whole Chromebook. You can set that up and I will show you that in the settings video. But if you have a password to get on this device, when you click this, it's going to ask you for the password to get on the entire Chromebook. So it's another level of security. I don't have one. So if I actually click this right now, it's just going to automatically show me that password. So I wanted to show you that and show you where all this stuff lives because you want to go look at it, especially for, let's say, your credit card information. You want to go look at this stuff and clear it out and delete the things that you don't want it to hold. And you can also turn this off to where it's not going to hold anything. If you are using a device that is owned by your school or your school district, I strongly suggest turning this off. It is not your device. You don't want all of your information on that device. So just my suggestion. So now you know how to deal with your password and your autofill form information.